Life has its own beauty. School does not teach you everything. You have to think about yourself. How to behave yourself. With the help of that, you can make worthy of yourself to understand the other people's feelings, and then people will give honor to your feelings. They will care about your emotion. For that, you will have to maintain your own identity. It is said that nobody gets anything before the time and more than destiny. A little bit modification requires here. Nobody gets more than labor and before than character. Actually, character is as important as your expectation. Up to what extent you work hard will determine your character. People will see according to their vision to you, and then to develop your character. In this manner, what do we see here? That up to what extent people observe us, we are getting success to develop our character. And on behalf of that, on behalf of our eligibility, we are rewarded. So let us make a concrete and desirable character. With the help of that, you can fulfill your all kinds of expectation. And in the initial phase of your life, you will have to work hard towards a particular direction. School will not teach you this. Have you gone crazy at all? Why will the school teach you like this? A school usually teaches us to be classified ourselves and then to determine a certain kind of ambition. But up to what extent you have that? Here, or here. This is totally depend upon your hard work. That's why you just honor your hard work. Today, I mean to say, no compromise at all with your hard work. Because if you compromise with your hard work, you will see yourself tomorrow in the deprived or in the slavery condition. In the deprived condition, everything will be unfair. And that's why I would like to tell you that that is not the fair position for us. We have to be concrete. A school is a place where we are getting habituality to work. We are going every day to make attendance, to do some classwork, and then to be disciplined like a domesticated animal. And then, of course, to follow the instruction of the teacher with fear. That is not the right thing. Actually, we should just go through our interest. A study should be full of creativity. Creativity should be mixed in the study. We like to play at all. We like to play every day, non-stop. In this manner, why do we try to avoid our own desires for the sake of others? That is not the best thing to do. That is the worst thing to do. Don't work under pressure. If you are working under pressure, you will not have satisfaction tomorrow. You just find out your interest and you involve yourself thoroughly to discover your own identification. You just identify yourself. Otherwise, this world will crucify you. As I think, don't waste time for any kind of absurdity. Absurdity is the curse in reality. It is easy to say, but it is a Herculean task to execute, to overcome the circumstance of addiction. Somebody has the habituality, the addiction of watching television. I mean to say the idiotic box. If you watch television non-stop, many hours of a day, then what will you get? Simply inactivity. You will get inactivity, and with the help of that, you will leave your all kinds of urgent works, responsible works, and you will feel yourself lazy, oh my God, lethargic. You will feel yourself dull, I mean to say. And of course, annoyance can be seen. No, I don't do this. You do that. No, Mama, I don't have time. I told you I can't do it. So this is the worst thing that you can do for those who love you most, who love you a lot. That's why I would like to tell you all that ignore those activities which provides you a reason to be deprived tomorrow. A second is lost. A second is lost. It is not going to come back in your life. In spite of it, you are just wasting a lot of hours of your life. Is this the right thing? No, I don't think so. So do what is essential. Invest your hours, your days, your months, your years to develop your character. Don't give your time to watch television. To watch television up to some extent is called a piece of entertainment, a kind of entertainment. But to watch television non-stop is something different. That is called addiction. Usually children like to do so. Nowadays there is another kind of distraction. that is prevalent in our surrounding. That is called the use of mobile phone, the use of social media in our surroundings. So what is this? This is simply a kind of ridiculous activity. With the help of that, you are spoiling your better tomorrow. You are just wasting your time to utilize your mobile phone for watching unnecessary things. Anything. If you are thinking that somebody will come in your life and then will change your destiny, that will never ever happen. It is you who can build up your destiny. In this way, excess of anything is always bad. So, don't try to just watch your cell phone. It is also not good for your hearing mechanism, your eyes, and rest of the body. As I realize, in the forthcoming years, you will have to pay for this. You will lose your physical beauty, your physical appearance. Parents are usually complaining. Parents are usually, as a teacher, I have realized that most of the parents are complaining that their children are so eager to watch television, whether they are girls or boys. They are so indulged in operating mobile phones, non-stop doing this. What is this? Searching this. Social media is also a kind of curse, a kind of addiction, a kind of abuse in the present generation. Social media has not been created for this. Social media is the gift of science, and science is neither good nor bad. It is you who are making good or bad to science. In my opinion, you just go through sincerity. To be modern is something else, and to be indulged is something else. Never try to indulge your mind. Your mind is, of course, an uncontrolled bird. Your mind is an uncontrolled wind that knows nothing except to blow. In this manner, as I think, your sincerity towards your better tomorrow plays the vital role to develop your character, to give tribute to your parents. So, without wasting your single minute of life, you just consider something that you want to be in actuality. Determine first of all, and then find all the alternatives in your copy with the help of the pen, and then choose the best alternative. According to the legendary economist Economics is the science of choice, science of wealth, where choices are available and we are free to choose the best alternative among various kinds of alternatives. In this manner, what is the actual theme of talking? Your will provide you a reason to avoid unnecessary things. Not your skill will provide you a reason to avoid unnecessary things. It is your will that will make you the fittest one to succeed in your life. So your firm determination is required. Your firm determination is required to get success in your life. Nothing can change your life except your firm determination. Suppose you are habitual to smoke and someone whom you love more than anything else, like your mother. Your mother has given you two choices. With option choice. Choose one. Whether you choose your mother or you choose your addiction, your ill habit of smoking cigarette, you will certainly choose the habit of loving your mother in place of smoking cigarette. It is your nature. And within a single day, you will give up. This is my guaranteed. You will give up all kinds of ill habits like smoking cigarette, drinking and so on, stealing, even abusing and so on. What has happened with me, I am sharing the same thing with you. I am not telling anything that is cooked by me, that is heard by me, that is executed by me. The same thing I am instructing you. In this manner, you should love more the truth, the beauty of the responsibility, than to hate someone, to be envious, or to abuse someone, or to love any kind of ill habits. Getting? Sometimes people complain that, "Sir, I am physically so weak. I am not in a position to stand properly and then to communicate with somebody else frankly." Why is it happening? Have you ever realized? In the time of prayer, in assembly, hundreds of students are present. Among them, 4 or 5 students are usually getting unconsciousness. Like this. Why is it happening? What is the reason behind it? It is you who are making yourself such. You are just in a favor of taste. That's why taking fast food. And by taking fast food, you are spoiling your health. You are fatty, you are so timid or feeble that you are easily becoming unconscious. Whether you are fat or I mean to say whether you are chubby or you are very lean and thin, but you are actually weak. That's the matter. So don't try to be a weaker one in this era where neck to neck competition is available. Here you have to be physically so sound that you can face the challenges. Life should be like this. I'm not talking about only uh, a muscle man. I'm talking about a man who is actually fit, physically so fit that can face any kind of challenge. So make yourself worthy. Avoid fast food. If you want to study a lot of hours in a day, avoid fast food, junk food or so on. Like dry fruits, you enjoy dry fruits, you enjoy fruits. These are the best thing to eat. And these will provide you a special kind of flavor to your mouth that is not possible to get with the help of different kinds of chocolates. Chocolates have different kinds of flavors, and of course dry fruits have different kind of flavors. I'm so fond of dry fruits that I cannot express in my words. I like fruits a lot, more than even food. I can give up my food, but I can't give up fruits. Fruits are something that are easy to digest, of course. And green vegetables are also important for us, as I think. Health is something that provides you a reason to be sound in your mental position. You be calm and then take the actual decision which is the most appropriate in a particular kind of circumstance. What is happening around us? You justify, and always remember that there is a key. Behave like a locksmith who has a lot of master keys to unlock all kinds of locks. Locks means what? Problems which are around us, and we think that they are like a python, a giant python which encircled us. So what do we think is something else, and what is actually happening is something else in this controversial world. And that's why what we have to do is to overcome this circumstance with the help of wisdom, not with the help of might or with the help of fight. If you fight someone, this is not the right thing. It can be a deadly one. A fight creates fear. However, a kind of wisdom creates intellectuality, style, class. Never try to hurt anybody else. Let you just relax. In any kind of situation, you have to just become, get ready to face and overcome the circumstance. Express yourself. Be extrovert. Be extrovert. Never try to simply think, listen, think, listen, think, listen. No. After listening, after thinking, let you try to speak. The legendary fighter Bruce Lee said, knowing is not enough. We must do. Willing is not enough. We must execute. Like this. So why are you waiting for somebody else to change your destiny, to change your future, to bring your career bright? You just focus on yourself with the bottom of your heart. Keep honesty. Honesty is always a very common word in all kinds of countries. So go through your honesty. Honesty will provide you a reason to be a masterpiece, to maintain the dignity of honesty is not a childish task, child's play. To be a child is not a child's play. A child is so innocent that a child can maintain honesty. To be a simple is not a simple thing. Let us develop our character today. And of course, due to passing of time, a lot of distraction is found. There are several kinds of distractions are available around us, even in our pockets. Distraction, I mean to say cell phone is available to distract our mind and body. So how to overcome this kind of distraction? Let you involve yourself so devotedly in a particular kind of activity, non-stop and forever, until you are not deserving, until you are not in a position to get. You will not get any kind of distraction. Your preparation is everything for you. Your curiosity, your simplicity, your maturity, and your experience, of course, will provide you a reason to repeat, and give up all those kinds of gets where failures are betting. With the help of that, you have determined the success does not exist in this gap. The success that is mine is not available inside the castle of this gate. So, of course, the castle has a special kind of success, but not for you. Your success, your motivation, your inspiration, your preparation eh, is are so varied than others that even you cannot realize. So try to discover yourself. People speak about other feelings, they care about other feelings. They do not talk about themselves. And they are just blending the facts. Never try to blend the facts. Try to express the fact and in the gentle manner. And of course, what is today factual will not be tomorrow factual. What is factual for you is not factual for others. So, don't try to see only one shape of the coin. Always try to see both shapes of the coin. If somebody is telling that you are not able to fulfill your yesterday's commitment, that tomorrow you are going to pay 1,000 rupees. Of course you said, so it is a commitment to fulfill, but of tomorrow the situation can be valid. You can be so severely ill, you can be in a fix that whether you care about yourself or your commitment, you will go through your health. Life is the most important thing. So in this manner, if you are just, and of course, suppose somebody has picked your pocket, someone who is a pickpocket has picked your pocket, then what will you do? Will you fulfill the commitment? No, never. In that particular situation, it is impossible to fulfill the commitment if you do not have any further kind of alternative. In my opinion, what should we do in this way, in this situation? Of course, a person will be great by being a giver one. If you are giving someone, if you are a creditor, then you are a bigger one. A creditor is always the greater one. And if you are a debtor one, you are taking something from someone else, then you are becoming yourself, you are making yourself